Nearly 2 years ago, we made the decision as a family to leave my corporate job and move out to rural Thailand. At a time of global disruption, it seemed like the best decision for us. The world was shutting down. Little did we know that decision would be one of the most significant decisions of our lives. We had planned to develop our land and live this life in our old age. But now we find ourselves living in bamboo huts in the rural Thai countryside, living what we consider to be a beautiful dream. Living in rural Thailand has taught us to slow down, to focus on what's important, to be grateful for the small things, to value nature and simplicity. But most of all, we are able to enjoy each other as a family, day to day. And this is the greatest gift we could ever receive. I'll do one Spider-Man, give one to Batman, and Spider-Man do the other. Right, let's go. So even though Tish is only 3, every day he does this with me. He takes the bin out. He helps clean. He puts his toys away. We want him to be part of what we're doing here. You've seen him planting the plants, and we want him to be responsible even from 3, and he enjoys it. It keeps him busy and it keeps him healthy and exercised, and he knows how to take care of himself and to take care of other things. So another question I'm asked a lot, obviously, is what about school? Tish is now 3, and what about school? Well, a lot of the studies suggest that learning before 5, formalized learning before the age of 5, is actually counterproductive. And so we're not that worried until he's 5. And now he has got the option to go to a local Anaban here, but at the moment in Thailand, many of the schools are closed and the kids aren't going to school, or the policy's changing all the time. So we really prefer not to confuse him. We just kind of keep him here, and we're kind of homeschooling. So we'll do an hour a day, some kind of science lesson. He does his writing, his words, as you may have seen in the vlog. And his language capacity is really improving. We're not pushing him into anything. We're just allowing him to play, enjoy these years. I've looked at some homeschool curriculums from the UK, the Cambridge curriculum for Key Stage 1 to 5, and we may do that, or we may put him in a local school here. We haven't quite decided yet. We may do a mix of all of that, i.e. have some private lessons in small groups, clubs, scouts, things like that, and then do a curriculum here. The cost of the curriculum is quite expensive. It's still like £1,000 a term, because they actually have to do exams, and they get the real UK Key Stage curriculums. But I think it's worth it. It's an online program. We'll see. We haven't made the decision, and some of that decision will be Otis's too. So, he won't make the ultimate decision. He's far too young to decide. But we do want to talk to him, ask him, well, what does he want to do? At the moment, he likes to be here, and there isn't much choice anyway. So it's going to be an ongoing answer, and we're going to be learning with it. We haven't made any solid decisions just yet, and I guess you're going to know as we decide what we want to do. All we know is that the world's changing, and the traditional educational systems are a little bit more like factories than centers of learning. What is learning? Most of the learning we do is in life experience, and so yeah. But we also want to make sure he's prepared, make sure he's got the necessary qualifications. The studies show, I think it's Ray 2017, shows that a meta-analysis of homeschooled children, they found that in 98% of cases, homeschool children outperform those that were publicly educated in schools. So they have a significant advantage by being homeschooled. And so we do want to take that data into account. Job done. We'll take the data into account, and I'll leave some links to that in the description. Are you watching the vlog? Yeah. Do you like it? Yeah. What is this? That Daddy?
Daddy, Mommy, I'm Otis.
There's Mummy and Otis.
Yeah. And Papa and Dad.
And many people watch this vlog, you know, and they like you. They say, oh, that's Tis. They know you. Many people watch, don't they? So one day when you're older, Tis, you can watch the vlog and see what it was like when you were young. Yeah? You can see what your life was like. That's why Daddy made the vlog. That's so cool, yeah? Okay, so this big bunch of basil here is we're going to hack it down, and this is where we're going to put the pen for Misery. She's going to have a little bit of indoor and a little bit of outdoor space, and then we're going to have a harness as well. So hopefully we're going to be able to walk her around the garden, and hopefully we're going to be able to train her. This all might just turn out terribly. So, and we're no professionals at this, so please don't follow this YouTube video as some kind of guide. It's probably more of a how not to than a how to. But we'll build the pen here. I'm going to hack all this down, build the pen, and this will be her little home. We're trying to raise the pig more as a dog, trying to integrate her into the family. So...
the pig here, how?
And build the house, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Are you going to do your own YouTube channel?
Do it together.
We'll do it together, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that? You're supposed to be filming.
ไปช่วยแดดดี
I've sometimes considered with the direction of this vlog to just stop talking altogether, to stop narrating what we're doing and kind of just film it. It would be a little bit like a musical or something. Wouldn't have my words put to it. You know, words are clunky and sometimes don't do justice to the reality of things. I feel like what we do and how we live is, if I condense it into words, it just is a little bit empty towards describing where we, you know, really are mentally and in ourselves at peace. I've considered doing that, but I doubt that the channel would get many views. Just filming Damo and I digging holes and doing the garden. I guess one of my drives to do that is, my day-to-day drive is also to shut off the thinking mind. So I'm always bringing myself back to the present moment, and when a thought comes up, I'm not following it. Just let it go, watch it pass. And so in the same way, I feel kind of a need not to talk so much these days. I think also, you know, language is the root of ego. Language, when you label something, it becomes something. It's the root of separation, you and me. Big and small, up and down. It's the root of duality. So beyond language, there exists a space, a place, an inner dimension, which is without words. It's one rooted in unity, in non-duality, like the Advaita people talk about. The heart of, the center of the yin and yang. So I do feel, you know, when we put something into words and language, it reduces it to something that's not quite what it is. I won't stop speaking. I think that'd be too far. But I think I will try to include more artistic representation of our life, our little dream here, and less talking. Sometimes it's hard to fill 15 and 20 minutes. And you don't want to fill it with just mundane content. You want to fill it with interesting stuff. What do you got? And so, yeah, just a thought for today. It's a byproduct of becoming present. It's a byproduct of just living in the now. Just feeling, I think both Damo and I are feeling just an intense peace, an intense stillness, an intense, you know, we're not bothering with the outside world at all. We've fallen out of the outside world, really. And often the only thing that links me to the outside world is our connections on social media and the comments section. We don't watch the news. I have no idea what's going on, even on a national level, let alone a global level. I don't know what's happening in Thailand with the current situation. Instead, we focus on this, on the garden, on simplicity, on being together as a family. And for me as a father, I focus on my gratitude of being a father, what it means to be a father, to protect my family, to take care of my family, to get me out of the way and focus on them, you know, not to be self-centered. I'm, in many ways, it's a weird thing to say, but I'm done with the world in many ways. I don't really want anything. There's nothing that I can think of that I really want. There's no desires there for anything in particular. I feel like we have each other and that's the most important. My focus then is just on Otis's future. Forget me. You know, in many ways I'm dead. I'm gone. When you die to who you think you were, you realise who you really are. And I died to who I think I was. There is no Ryan. Ryan was a thought form. It was a creation of the mind, of memory and thought structures. And so when that's out of the way, you can then just focus on compassionate love. And my focus on compassionate love is towards these two. I want to make sure these two are okay. I don't really care what happens to me. And that's not in a nihilistic way. It's just that when you come to understand who you really are at the deepest level, what your wider identity is, you kind of realize that there is no death. There is no fear. There is nothing to worry about. And then you get yourself out of your own way. And from that space, you're able to be more helpful to others and care about others and exercise more compassion and love towards others. And in a nutshell, that's where I am. And unfortunately, I have to explain that in language. I try to show it on the channel in other ways, but that's where I am mentally. Some people will understand that and some people won't, and that's fine. Either way. Put it in that one. That hole. No, this one. Yeah. Good job, Tess. This one we call sewing.
Yeah.
Sewing. Oh, underneath first. This side. Yeah.
Hello?
Can you say sewing?
Sewing.
Sewing. That's okay. Pull it through. Tess. You did it.
Yeah.
Didn't you? Right, show us the finished rabbit.
Daddy can come.
Show us that finished rabbit. Let's have a look. Oh, we made that, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Rabbit.
Rabbit, finished.
Right there.
Oh. Stop. We stop and look, don't we? We look that way, and then we look that way, and there is no car, yeah?
Yeah.
So that means we can go. We don't wait for a car,
Yeah.
do we?
Yeah.
Come on then, let's go. Is a car coming?
No.
Can you hear a car coming?
No.
Right then, I think we're safe, aren't we?
Yeah.
Right, come on then, let's go.
No. Go there.
We're going that way.
Yeah.
Isn't he coming too, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's making sure we're safe.
Yeah.
Right.
I go.
Come on then. So I often talk on this channel about some of the haters and the negative comments we receive, but that really is only like 1%. 99% of people are really supportive of this channel. And to be honest, we were talking the other day, Damo and I, and we feel like we have kind of an extended family all over the world. There are certain people that comment on our videos that that we've known for now over a year. And so we know them, who they are. We know some of our members. A lot of our members were connected on Facebook, and if you are a member and we're not connected on Facebook, please do add me, Ryan Otis. So yeah, we are very thankful to everyone around the world for following our journey. We hope it brings you some pleasure and joy. And from the emails that I receive and the comments I receive, there's a lot of people it does bring pleasure and joy. So for that reason, it's worth us continuing to do it. We have had times where we thought we might stop the channel and do something else or just take a long break, but there are certain people, like I won't say any names, but there are certain people that I've received emails of to say that it gives them a beacon of light and a beacon of hope in maybe they've got getting a bit older and their kids have grown up, or in some cases they've lost kids, and to watch this channel is kind of a little bit of joy for them, and we would like to continue that. That to us is putting out something good in the world. So thanks everybody, thanks for your continued support. And take care.